Hmm?
Check, check, mic check. Are we live?
We are live.
Live.
Happy Sunday, everybody. Highway 54. We've got the family in the house today. Going to join us for our very special drink from Japan. Only in Japan. Got the recipe from the actual bartender who actually invented this. It's called Habu, and you're going to enjoy the drink. And we've got Coach Anthony back from About That Wallets. Stand by. We're about to do our intro. Like, subscribe, share, everybody. Join in.
The ongoing series about the life of the people touched by the love of the Pacific. Here are their stories. This is Highway 54.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Highway 54. It's the Super Sunday, the Fun Sunday. My name is DJ Kid Mango. You know, we've got a great episode. We got some family and friends who joined us today, but also we'll be talking about it's been a tough week for the tech community as we mourn and the loss of the founder of Cash App, Bob Lee. There is actual video that just came out, and we'll talk about that. But also another news, there's a grandma who still got it. She is an 80-year-old woman in Missouri who's been accused of robbing a bank for the third time. I want to know what bank this is in a few. So, and D3 just showed us a picture of a weird toy called I don't know, baby is born with the amniotic fluid inside. Anyways, it's all crazy. But we do have our family in here. Coach Anthony is back in the house.
Hey.
What up, everybody? It's been a while.
Yvonne, Rodell, and the what? Rodell and the black what?
Rodell and the black. Tell them what it is, babe. Tell them.
All right. Well, they're going to join us. This is a Habu. This is actually a recipe that it's called Habu out of Tokyo, Japan, Yokota Air Base there. Me and Carlo has been there many moons ago. But this recipe has a lit the E-Club many nights. So here's a recipe. If you see online right there, you got 1 ounce pineapple. So go ahead, as I'm talking, guys, go ahead and get your stuff ready. 1 ounce pineapple vodka, 1 ounce of rum, 1 ounce of triple sec, 1 ounce of peach, 1 ounce of amaretto, one of my favorite drinks, an ounce of Southern Comfort, OJ, pineapple juice, sweet and sour, and an ounce of grenadine.
Wait a minute.
So,
Hold on.
this is my little pitcher here I'm about to pour in. So I'm going to do that.
Is that sweet and sour or sweat and sour?
Sweet and sour.
Oh.
Did I say sweat and sour? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay. So an ounce of vodka. I know it says ounce of vodka and an ounce of not pineapple vodka. I'm sorry. It's just 1 ounce.
Sour.
Is regular vodka or pineapple vodka?
Regular vodka. You can add pineapple. That's actually pretty good.
There's pineapple vodka on there.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, pineapple vodka.
Hey, we got pineapple vodka?
Yeah. Oh,
you can do that. We're going to add pineapple anyways, but it adds a little more.
Now what we got next? Triple sec.
Triple sec.
Yep.
What is it? What is it? How many ounces of triple sec? 1 ounce?
Yeah, 1.
That's about an ounce. I don't know. Ounce of triple sec. It's up to you.
And we take fancy, so we're doing the measurements through a mason jar.
A mixing jar. There you go. Triple sec. Ounce of.
There's a lot of ingredients.
Oh wow! There's
yeah. About to get fucked up today.
1 ounce of peach.
Ounce of peach.
You got Corey. You got Yvonne. You got Anthony. Us. It's 4. It's 5 of us. 6,
It's pretty. It looked like a tequila sunrise.
Ounce of Southern Comfort. I'm gonna put a little bottle. I've been buying a little bottle. I don't want to buy the whole bottle, so a little cold bottle. Comfort. Some OJ. All right. Pineapple juice.
I got an attitude.
I'd say about.
It better be good. It better be good. Now I remember it being good though. It's been a while.
Good. It's been good. Little pineapple juice.
We're using Cointreau instead of Amaretto. That got alcohol.
So that. You'll see sweet and sour. The grenadine.
The Cointreau. Something like that.
Cointreau.
Here's how I'm gonna taste it.
Oh, I forgot my grenadine. Let me get my grenadine.
Why you your face like that, Teresa?
Because every time
1 second.
I mean, you can sip it too.
4 ounces of Southern Comfort.
There's where it is. Southern Comfort.
SC. Okay.
You can still taste it.
Is it supposed to be fizzing?
This is supposed to be fizzing.
This reminds me of jungle juice.
Yeah, it's almost like a higher end jungle juice.
Grenadine.
That's what it says.
All right, there you go. So Habu, 1 ounce pineapple vodka or vodka, 1 ounce rum, 1 ounce triple sec, 1 ounce of peach liqueur, 1 ounce of amaretto, an ounce of Southern Comfort, OJ juice, PJ, pineapple juice, sweet and sour, and an ounce of grenadine. Got my grenadine here.
Gotta stir it up.
Sure, my grenadine, brand new.
I'm so ready to drink it. Like, hurry up.
There's a whole recipe.
It is. But
What's up,
taste this.
Corey?
What's up?
CD Guns. Let me see the comments. Hey.
All right, once you got that, mix it all up.
What's up, Carl? Teresa? Yeah.
We should make a slushy with this.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, because it seems like it would be thick. Oh, that is pretty, babe. You're doing almost as good as me. Mine's look like an orange.
Smells
something.
good.
Oh boy.
Here's my batch right here. Little block ice.
You still can drink some of that.
Get my Coors Light cup.
Since we're in Maryland, we're gonna top it off with some Old Bay season.
Whatever.
Say that for the Bloody Mary. That don't matter. With a big old crab cake sandwich.
I'm scared.
All right, I'm ready.
Ready.
Woo. It smells good, dude.
Well, that is pretty.
Yeah.
Citrusy.
Oh yeah.
Let me knock the legs off.
Be very careful, obviously, like the adios motherfucker. This will sneak up and bite you in the butt, so it
Oh, it
tastes
definitely
good.
tastes like jumbo juice.
It does.
I told you.
Are you guys drinking now? Are we drinking now? Okay.
It also tastes like a Bahama Mama.
Yeah, that is good.
Woo!
That's when they sneak up on your drinks.
Oh yeah. What do you think, Corey?
I already know. I counted how many liquors was in it. I was like, yo,
I should have drank no one.
this is a sit down drink.
About 10 minutes later.
Yeah, this right here.
Then he said 10 minutes later.
Is that Yvonne?
Mm. Yeah, I like this.
Yeah. This is real good.
Oh yeah, you can taste the alcohol in it, but it's not overbearing.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
dangerous. Oh, it's dangerous.
It is
I
dangerous.
sure you know something in there.
Hope I can get up the steps.
So yeah, I guess so I made this recipe with the 1 ounce. So actually this is only good for about one person. So if you want to do it for a lot of people, yeah, 4 ounces, whatever.
Yeah, because it filled up the whole.
Or you count 1 ounce per person if you want.
Okay.
And then the Christmas in Hawaii too is y'all should taste that. That's good too.
Mm.
We're gonna make those dispensers. What was it? We had the glass pineapples that had the booze in it for our birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Next time we're gonna make Adios Motherfucker and this one.
Yeah. Last week we had the what was that, the rose and Hennessy? That was yak. Yeah, this is good. All right, guys. Verdict: the Habu with the vodka, rum, triple sec, peach, amaretto, Southern Comfort, sweet and sour, OJ, PJ, and a shot of grenadine. What do you guys think?
That was good.
It's a hit.
It's a hit.
Hit. Yep.
Thumbs up.
This is good.
Straight out of Tokyo, Japan. The recipe is called the Habu. We can call it the Highway 54 Habu if you want to do that. Be very careful though. There's a lot of liquor in this one.
It's okay. I'm a secure it.
Oh yeah, this is good.
I'm gonna put it in the safe.
Mama Barbara, what was her review? She likes it or what?
What was your review on it?
Good.
She said good,
I'm
delicious.
still
She
doing my
loves.
test. I'm still testing.
We'll know in a few minutes. Like,
at the bottom of the glass.
yeah. The Habu. Highway 54 is Habu. This is a recipe. The actual Habu, there's an actual Habu in Okinawa. It is a cobra snake or rattlesnake, cobra snake, I think, in soju or no, in soju.
I was going to ask you what that word means.
Soju?
Habu. What does that mean?
What does Habu mean? I know it's a snake.
No, Habu.
It's a snake?
It originated in Princess Anne, Maryland.
Snake.
Oh, come on, man. Yeah, it was part of the Underground Railroad. You know what I'm saying?
So Habu. Okay, so in Japanese, in the mainland Japanese, hebi is snake. All right, hebi is snake, but in Okinawa, which is a different island in a almost different language, they call it habu for snake. So technically, the actual habu drink has sake marinated with a snake inside the sake.
Yeah. The
Absolutely not.
Habu Sake. We went to the museum down in Okinawa. We went to the Habu Sake Museum in Okinawa when we was there.
Yeah, I have a picture of me drinking the habu. Where's that picture at? Remember that picture I showed you guys?
I have to be
It's
already
not
flushed
bad.
to try that.
Some of it do have a bite to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. Some of it had a bite to it.
Oh, there you go. I don't know if you can see that.
Where's Yvonne?
Me right there with a habu. So right there in the little jar, the jar, that is the snake here.
Is that a poisonous snake?
I don't know, man. Look at, I think you can see closer. Here's a snake inside the habu. And that's my
Yeah.
drink about to hit.
I see what it got.
I'd rather drink the habu than to drink the Mexican worm stuff.
Like, is it a worm really? Like,
Yeah, it's a worm.
Yeah.
wow. I've never had that type
Hey,
of
Unique. So how did you like it, Yvonne? Did you like it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is it too sweet for you? Okay.
Well, I like sweet drinks, so it works for me.
And what Corey doesn't like sweet drinks normally.
I'd rather put it in like a slushy or something because it's got all that syrup in it.
Yeah.
It is a little thick, but it's like punch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you can drink Tampico, you can drink this.
Yeah.
Look. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know. They know. With them little
If you drink Tampico, you a throat good.
That's right.
All right.
That's at the church, Miss Barb.
No.
So this drink it'll sneak up on you. It's like that adios motherfucker. You drink a little too much of this.
Somebody send me the recipe for the adios
Motherfucker.
motherfucker.
yeah.
I try to be saved this Easter Sunday.
It's Easter Sunday.
Corey said.
Not working out.
All right, guys. So it's a hit.
Adios, motherfucker.
Habu, the Highway 50, called the Highway 54. Habu, straight out of Japan, Tokyo.
Yes.
Shout out to the Enlisted Club and Yokota Air Base out there. We've got a lot of friends and family, me and Carla, that's still out there. And actually, I'll be visiting you guys in May. Be visiting Tokyo for about 2 weeks, seeing
Oh, really?
Mama Carmona. Yeah, gonna make some babies, man.
Go ahead. You ready? You saving it up?
You saving it up.
Needing.
You put it in the freezer.
Give her a little of my habu.
He's saving it up. His boss gonna have his own luggage.
Filipino snakes coming out.
Move like a snake. Move like a snake.
Go ahead, let them boys swim.
All right, guys. You guys want to join us since we're on the juice here? Here's our hot topic of the day. Hold on. All right, the Coach Anthony and D3 may shed a little light, but let me give you the background here. Bob Lee, the co-founder of the mobile payment app Cash App. How many has Cash App right now? Yeah, Cash App. Died at 42 years old. Lee was stabbed multiple times in San Francisco on March 27 and has been in critical condition at the hospital since then. The police are still investigating the incident and have not made any arrests. Lee is a well-known figure in the tech industry and has previously worked at Google, Square, before co-founding the Cash App. His death has been widely mourned in the tech community. Recently, there was a video that emerged depicting Bob Lee, the co-founder, stumbling and requesting assistance after being stabbed multiple times. The attack occurred on March 27 again in San Francisco. Lee was immediately transported to the hospital medical care, and the motives behind the assault are still unknown. Authorities are currently still investigating the matter. So, Coach Anthony and D3, what's so big about? Why is the tech community so worried, or about? Obviously, it's a stabbing, and his death is mournful. But what's happening now? Why are people talking about this Cash App thing?
At least from my arena, like listening to other content creators around personal finance. One of the things is that, you have a conspiracy theorists out there because the U.S. had just recently, as the notification of his death came out, they was like, "Hey, everybody, we got crypto coming, so don't worry about Cash App. We got everything that you need." So now they pretty much going to be able to track all of our transactions as we go through. Like transfer information between each other. between different banks, between different businesses that we shop. So that's where they're gonna try to put their thing into. I forgot what they called it, but they actually gonna have that in there. So that's one of the things that I'm seeing on my end.
Yeah. I mean, with the, I see a lot of movement now with the financial community, stuff about talking about some countries are usually are using dollars to pay for goods, and now they're transferring to yuan or whatever currencies right now that they're agreeing with. And are these countries and allies coming together and trying to weed out the dollar? And is this Cash App thing tied to that?
No, that's two different things. Like the U.S. currency has already been behind at least 6 or 7 different currency that's out there right now.
Okay.
So it's not like it's a new thing. It's just that the news is just finally catching on. But this has been going on for way like a long time. Even Trump mentioned it when he was running. Like,
Okay.
so it's been happening for some time.
Yeah. Now, are people? I mean, I use PayPal and I use Venmo and all that. Say Cash App dies right now and it just freezes. How many of us, you guys in the room here, will be affected by Cash App?
I prefer Zelle.
I
mean, if I'm
I
gonna
prefer Zelle. I use Cash App occasionally, but I definitely prefer Zelle.
Yeah,
I don't use it that much. I mean, I send my daughter money every now and then, but I don't use it that much.
Because I mean, most of them charge a fee. Even PayPal charges a fee, but Zelle doesn't charge a fee because it's connected, directly to your account. Yeah.
So how does Zelle make money?
That ain't my problem. All I know is they don't charge me nothing.
That ain't my problem either.
But it's like it's bank to bank when you think about it. It's like you telling the bank, hey, put this inside somebody else's bank. So it's like you're doing like how we used to write checks back in the day. Like you already got the routing number, you already got the account number, so just sending the money over.
And it goes instantly without anybody being charged. So that's what I like about Zelle. PayPal charges a fee, or you can wait a day or two, depending on if you need it as an emergency. Like me, I don't mind waiting a day or two, but I mean with Zelle, it just you don't have to think about it. Like it just comes in your account.
Zelle was in the news not too long ago.
That's not my problem either, Corey. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking. What are they in the news for? What?
People wasn't getting their money.
Oh, I've been getting my money through Zelle, but if I didn't, they would hear from me.
Yeah, Bank of America and Zelle, they was in the news. People weren't getting their money or losing money.
Yeah. Well, a lot of these high tech founders and workers are living in San Francisco and Simi Valley and all that, and they're saying part of this is besides the theory is the ongoing violent crime in California City. I haven't been in San Francisco in a while. I don't know if you guys have been in San Francisco. Is it more violent now than it was before? Do you guys hear in any other city, maybe Baltimore or Chicago or Texas? I don't know.
Me personally, from what I've heard from different broadcasts and different newscasts and stuff like that, a lot of it is frustration based upon. I want to say about 3 or 4 years ago, they passed a law to where different landlords can actually raise their rent without notice. So their rent is going up 2 and 3 times. So you think about it, if you got somebody who's desperate to keep what they already have and what they're accustomed to, they're going to do whatever they can to keep up with that lifestyle. So if the crime comes, it's because of the economy that's there didn't change as far as them getting a pay raise or anything like that, but their expenses quadrupled and doubled and tripled. So I mean, I'm sure there is a lot of crime there, but it's I mean, what do? Either you get a pay stub or you get it under the table.
I don't think San Francisco got nothing on B-more. Child.
But
what I think is Oakland is more comparable to Baltimore than San Francisco.
Oh yeah. Oakland's pretty bad right now.
But let's look at it like how everybody else do, which is per square mile.
Yeah.
Like if there aren't that many people out there, it's like,
Yeah.
what you gonna have?
Unique saying Baltimore is fine. They're just scamming EBT.
Yeah, they're doing a lot.
A lot. I mean, that's everywhere. Ain't this is Baltimore.
That's okay, but I mean, I mean, if y'all know anybody that want to sell them,
But they did arrest a whole for selling drugs and robbing drug dealers and stuff like that too. So
yeah,
not on live, caller, not on live.
Huh?
Nothing about it.
Did you say not on live?
Not on the live, caller. Not on the live.
That was the one. That was the bar right there. I'm sorry.
But if they do,
about that,
then let me
Big
know
Brother
too. All
watching.
right.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I'm serious because I mean, I caught crab legs on sale for $9.99 a pound like this weekend, and we cleaned up. But I mean, for the most part, crab legs those be on sale. Like they usually like $17 to $20 a pound. So yeah.
Holiday special.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's violence in every city, and for me, it's situational awareness, man. Where you walk, where you live, you gotta be careful. It doesn't matter where you're at. You always got to be like, where are you watching your back? Where you walk
I know
to,
because we got coyotes now.
Oh yeah.
Well, we do.
What?
We got this coyote in our neighborhood. It ain't safe no goddamn where.
Well, y'all in the cut.
the fox like, I don't know, coyote say something too.
Right. Coyotes and owls.
Y'all in the woods. So
You got coyotes on the east coast?
Yeah, they out here.
Or wolves? Hey, wolves.
they straight off.
in here.
Mostly coyotes.
Most coyotes. Yeah, we have here in San Diego because we have a lot of like open land here. But I'll be like in front of my garage, and I said, "Man, that's a big ass dog walking down the street." Like, oh shit, that's a coyote. Oh fuck, that's a coyote. It was huge. It was big and gray. Like, oh jeez.
You sure it wasn't a wolf hybrid?
No,
Yeah,
man.
wolf.
We got coyotes here in San Diego. I'll tell you
We
that.
have foxes.
Y'all have foxes.
Yeah, foxes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I mean, they don't want you to shoot or kill anything.
But they keep tearing down the woods.
Yeah, I'm just
Mhm.
saying, like, they are on my property, and if anybody has stepped on my property, shoot them. So I think the coyote should get the same thing.
We had a black bear run down through our downtown like a couple years ago.
A what?
A black bear.
A black bear.
He wouldn't have been
Oh,
running. He would have been
Downtown.
limping.
Downtown Durham, there was a black bear running around.
Oh yeah,
He
yeah.
would have been limping. Oh,
Yeah.
see,
Yeah, I haven't seen a coyote in years because I've been in Japan like 16 years. This dog walking right down the middle of my street. I'm like, oh shit, that's a big ass dog. I didn't know. I thought about go, ooh, that's not a dog. That's a coyote.
He gonna be like, yeah, hey, you cute. He's
Yeah.
going,
No.
Yeah. I didn't know coyotes on the east side. I thought this maybe down.
They said
South,
that
west.
you could actually scare them away. It's easy to scare them away with, like, I read up on pots and pans, or like, having like motion sensor lights. So
Somebody probably brought them over here and bred them.
Probably.
who would
They say
breed?
you can stop them if you spray brood on them.
Brute.
You can spray what on them?
Number one. Number one. Who got brute still? Who has brute?
where they still sell that at?
D3, you got brute still?
He got
He said you still got. How you know?
The Cardinal War, the original.
For the Langer.
He said, "What's that, Carl? Is it Lagerfield?"
Grandpa's still
Color
in
by
the street.
Benetton. When you go on a date, girls, you go on a date and some guy smell like brute.
Yeah.
Get out the car.
That's that small
Get out the
place.
car.
I mean,
You got that
You
small
shouldn't
place.
even make it in the car.
yeah.
Yeah.
You like Brute would make it in the car before you would.
Right. That part.
You would smell it.
Yvonne, you go to his medicine cabinet, he got like 3 or 4 bottles of brute.
Oh, look, my look.
And the Under Armour stick too.
Oh, he has deodorant too.
Oh.
Ooh, Tabu got me sweating.
Woo! Yeah, got me going
I got
good.
the sweat. Can I get a refill?
Good.
All right.
That's thick Kabu.
Yeah,
I
I'm
know,
gonna slow
man.
down.
All right. About that wallet, back in the house.
Yep.
Money
Come on
moves.
with it.
Stand by.
Hey everybody, it's been a while, but I was always moving. As some people say, you gotta hustle to be in the light, or some people hustle to stay in the dark. I'm actually was hustling in the dark this time. But in the meantime, what I'm actually gonna read, because I'm actually on my fifth book this year already, which is called Never Split the Difference: Negotiating as If Your Life Depends on It by Chris Voss. If you haven't read this book, I highly recommend you get it. So one of the passages I want to read here is sometimes the only way to get your counterpart to listen and engage with you is by forcing them into a no. That means intentionally mislabeling one of their emotions or desires or asking a ridiculous question like, it seems like you want to project to fail. You want this project to fail. That can only be answered negatively. So one of the cool things I love about this book is that it gives you some examples of getting to uh, the crux of an issue. So if you have the negotiation side of the house, which is either with a spouse, with your landlord, or even with somebody who doesn't like to drink, you can kind of negotiate them into at least having a sip and enjoying you in this situation. So I want to bring this up because when it talks about, I know I talk about that wallet a lot, but you also want to discuss. You have to be comfortable in negotiating for the things that you want. A lot of times we're forced not to ask for the things that we want, but you need to be comfortable with it. And that's one of the habits that I want to try to engage people more to do. And that's what I challenge you to do today. And that's what I got. My name's Anthony. About that wallet.
Ask what you want, or talk about what you want.
Talk about it. Because sometimes when you ask, most people, I mean, even when I interview people on my show, I ask them exactly, so what do you plan to do? What habits or things that you're going to change in the next couple of years to take you to the next level? And they start talking about other people. And then I'm like, well, what about you? Like, those are the things, like a lot of times people don't talk about themselves. I mean, people talk about themselves a lot, but they don't talk about how they're going to encourage and build themselves up as often as you think they would.
I think the number one step, and people agree or disagree, just surrounding yourself with people like-minded, right? So I've surrounded myself with Coach Anthony, Carla, D3. Now we've got CD Guns here, Yvonne, people who like to want a podcast, people who want to communicate, people who want to share, people talk about being an entrepreneur, because come on, we're 2020 has showed us like we can do other things than the job that we're actually doing, that we've been doing for years, and enjoy our life, But the time you think about it, time goes by, and you're gonna think back 5 years later, like, what did I do? What have I done?
I would challenge you to be the dumbest person in your group. I'll challenge you to do that. Only because if you keep the same people inside your group, I mean, that's how you got, I guess you could say, the clan. Everybody agrees on the same thing. It's just like, how they want to go about it is the same way. But, you got to have somebody that beats at a slightly different drum than what you're beating at, just so you can have that different perspective and actually grow your mindset. So
Yeah.
I try to challenge you for that one.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think throughout the years, and Carla and D3 can kind of attest to this, like, man, we've had so many friends and families, and I'm talking about, right, Carla, we had some close friends throughout the years in the bases, and we're not friends really with them now.
Right.
Like, we don't keep in touch with them.
I think you kind of grow out of people too. I do believe in that you grow out of people. Like, I mean, after a while, it's just like, okay, you're not really a reciprocating friend. Not that you do things for your friends and look for something to come back. But I mean, like, really, like nothing. Like nothing.
Yeah.
You're always showing up for them, but they never show up for you.
Yeah. I think, Anthony, it's hard too to like. I think we all want to share things we want, but then people are like, "Nah, man, you can't do that. Nah, man, you too old. Man, you too ugly.
Yep.
You know, whatever. You know, like."
But you can't listen, and it's sad in our community, but we have to pretty much stop listening to the people who had never did it for you who wants to try it and do it. Because one of the things, even like for me, when I was on the podcast, I didn't know anybody else on the podcast, but everybody was like, "Why are you doing a podcast? What you got to talk about?" You know, I was like, "Well, I'm gonna talk about it anyway." And here I am, 3 years in, and it's just going straight fine. So,
Yeah.
But you gotta beat to your own drum, and you know, pick and choose who you want to listen to.
Yeah,
and that's very important.
Right. Everything you ain't for everybody. Everybody ain't for everybody. So, but I don't think that people should like, try to be a dream killer or shoot down, what you choose to do. Because there's a lot of people out here right now that's doing great with podcasting and social media. And they didn't start, I'm sure, with like 1 billion followers.
Everybody.
Well, I just want to keep. I just want to keep on doing a podcast. I don't want to make sure I don't need to take off my shirt to get people online.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna take off your shoes.
Unless you want me to, I'll take off my shirt right now. That's how Bo is speaking to me. Like right now.
Wow.
You putting your toes aside some jams.
CD goes like, "Nah, I ain't doing that."
He said he was gonna do an OnlyFans for his toes.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
You
I got
can do
nice
one for your
toes.
hair, Anthony.
I've been really thinking about that.
You want to see this? No, you want to see this.
People weird, yo. That's a whole market.
You know what Monique said about bonnets? Why are you tripping?
Yeah. Divine saying, "Hey, welcome back, Divine. We just had her a couple weeks ago. Yeah, you usually grow up apart from people based on your economic position." Oh man, I hear that.
I hear that loud and clear. Like
I hear that. Like
that happened to me in February when we went on that last cruise. I don't care if they're watching or not. But that happened to me.
Emotional, damn it.
My God, it happened to me. And see, that's when people get it messed up. Like where you don't want to be stuck up or anything like that, and you're trying to be, well, not even trying to be. You just means. I'm just like, I'm a chill person or whatever, and I never down anybody or anything like that. But damn, it's like some people force you to be like, you know what, bitch, stay over there. Oh, Mom, stop drinking, please.
She took over.
Yeah, I think when you surround yourself with people, like you said, you're the stupidest person in the room. I mean, it forces yourself to be like better, like, man, I gotta step my game up. Man, these guys and girls are going on cruises. Like, I gotta step my game up. What can I do to be in that position where I can go to the Bahamas? I can buy books to enrich my memory. Oh, I can do podcasts, every Sunday and then up my game. Is because one day CD Guns want his own podcast, Yvonne wants his own podcast, and Zoe. I mean, that's to the point where you got to be around the right people. Who's laughing?
Habu was talking to him because he said Yvonne might want his own podcast.
Her podcast.
That's the Habu.
That's Habu talking to him, bro.
Right.
That's all that was.
Hey, Divine Eye. Brooklyn in the house. Hell yeah.
But think about it, guys.
I'm sweating.
Yeah, you guys have sweating, exactly. But think about it, guys. Everybody on the podcast right now, you're one step closer than your friends who talk about, oh man, I want to be on a podcast. They listening. You guys are on it right now, experiencing how it is to be on a podcast and trying to communicate your ideas, how to be funny. It ain't easy to share your ideas. It ain't easy to banter. It ain't easy to come up with stuff. Me, Carla, and D3 and Coach Anna, to the last hour. What are we going to talk about? What are we going to talk about? Sometimes it comes in real fast, and sometimes it comes like the hour or two before we go on live. And we're literally live. There's a lot of this stuff here is not prepared. So when we say we're live, stream, dude, whatever we say, it's not scripted.
It's not. It's live. It's live as shit because
it is.
Sometimes, like you said, we'll be like on Sunday, like a couple hours before. what's the hot topic? But it's okay. And I really appreciate the viewers that have been giving us some hot topics.
Yeah.
And my niece has been consistent. She's been calling. Well, I've called her and she's called me for the last couple of weeks. So thanks, Tyree.
All right. D3, are we ready? I got questions.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Well, if y'all don't mind, I'm kind of way back here in the back. I'm eating some fish that my wife caught out in the creek in the back. The creek.
The creek?
Not really. It's not a creek. But this week I really don't have a generalized question for everyone. But I just want y'all to think and possibly post something within the chat about, have you achieved anything that you set out to achieve when you were younger? What goals did you have when you were growing up?
I want to get married.
Which way did that path go? Did it go the way that you expected it to go?
Yeah.
Did it go somewhere else? Or are you still on that path? I know me personally, you know, when you're a little kid, you say the same thing. Oh, I want to be an astronaut. I want to be a fireman. I told my mama after watching one episode of The Fall Guy that I wanted to be a stuntman. Looked me dead in my face without a smile. I was like, to hell you are. I thought a stuntman, I thought it was glamorous. No, I didn't know that I was going to be actually literally taking bullets to the chest and all this other stuff just for a movie, and it's fake, but I died for real. Really? That's what you're doing? You're doing something fake, but you die for real? That's not my job. So my path had all types of twists and turns. And I know that it says that we have PhDs in common sense. I think we all should, one way or another. That is if we're on a constant path of learning. So with that being said, what did you learn about the path that you took to get to where you are now? Is it different from what you thought it would be when you initially created that goal? I'm D3, and I'm all in the business because I got questions.
Man, I'll go first. We'll go down the line here, so you guys prepare. I watched Top Gun. I think that was 1986. I think that came out in Guam. I'm dating myself right now. I was in Guam. I watched Top Gun. It was the best movie I've ever seen in my whole life. I wanted to be a pilot until one day I asked my teacher, hey, how do I be a pilot? He goes, dude, it's a lot of math. I'm like, fuck. I'm the Asian guy. Don't know nothing about math. Me and math do not get along. Everybody else trying to cheat on me in high school. I'm sorry, man. I suck at math. I'm not that Asian guy.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
So that tore me down because it was all about math to be a Top Gun navigator.
Not the stereotype, yeah.
I was dumb.
Well, for me, are you done? Are you?
Yeah,
no,
I'm good.
you done? Okay. So I don't want to butt in, but for me, it was getting out of the hood for real. It was like, it wasn't that I wanted to get out my mom's house and never leave or whatever. It wasn't that at all. But it was just getting out of where we lived at on the west side. Yeah, the west side.
Jersey Heights.
Yeah. When I left and I got a taste of like the military, just being out on my own and around like different walks of life and stuff like that, and not just like a racist town where not many of us were doing very well. So when I did get out, I was like, oh, this is nice. Like, oh my God, I could get crab legs for real and afford it. But no, but I just wanted to do better. I'm not a city girl. I'm definitely a country girl, but still, I mean, I knew I wanted to. I know I didn't want to live in the hood. That's all I knew. And like by any means necessary, I'm gonna ask who I need to ask, read what I need to read. But I didn't have a plan from there just to get out of the hood. So when you get out of the hood, what are you going to do? You know what I mean? It's more than meets the eye. Yeah. You got to maintain. Oh, there's a thing called FICO, blah, blah, blah. But that was the main thing. I also wanted to run track, continue to run track, but that didn't work. But that's all right. Because I'm going to come up with a Highway 54 weight loss challenge.
I'm here for it.
You don't run along the highway.
Oh, I most definitely am with Carla because we kind of grew up the street from each other. I knew that there was more to life than being in Salisbury. And my ticket out was education. I knew I didn't want to be working class. Not that there's anything wrong with working class. That's where, my parents started. I wasn't working for Frank Purdue or Campbell Soup or Fury Bacon or any of those places. I knew. Yes. Kirby always talks this year. But But when I moved to the metro area, I even told my husband behind me, the way I thought life was totally different from what I knew. I thought everybody was working class, only white people were on vacation. There was, it was just a whole aspect of life that I didn't know because of the way I grew up. And I was like, no, this is not a life for me. I'm not going to stay here. I do not want to be nobody's baby mama. I'm not going to be dating nobody's baby daddy and that type of thing. So, education was most definitely the ticket for me. And now I get to educate children and tell them that there's a better path outside of just the little few miles that you live in. Like, go see the world, go study abroad, learn a different language, do something. But, there's... And
just to let y'all know, study abroad doesn't mean go study some female, whatever. Y'all just, you got to go overseas and stuff.
Study abroad.
So just so everything is clear, because I don't want y'all going telling your children to go study abroad.
Carla told me to study abroad. Study a girl.
No, study abroad, be outside of your area. So, most definitely, I can say, to answer Dorsey's question, I feel I achieved because, I visit Salisbury, it's quick, fast, and it's time to go. So,
Mom.
Yes.
Okay. Tell them on that peanut. Ask the question again so she know what it is.
I heard it.
Okay, Mom Barb.
I heard it, but I forgot. Don't play with her, Carla. Don't play with her.
Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
Don't play with her, Carla. Don't play with her.
I'm not. What's the question again for it, Dorsey?
I put it on here. Meet a handsome man, get married, and have a nice job and have a nice family. That's what I put on here.
Oh.
And did that work?
I got it.
Oh.
All right, CD Guns, what you got? What do you want to grow up, man? I think you want to be a breaker.
No, I literally, I'm like Carla. I wanted to get out of I hated Salisbury so bad.
Oh man.
And I'm glad I'm out of there because they ain't doing shit over there.
Yes.
I can agree with you, Corey.
Wow.
It's like a ghost town. But I miss my friends and everything, but I just had to get out of there. There's no opportunity there. It's just trouble.
Yeah. How can you get in trouble?
I'm blessed to have a good family, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Christian based, and they keep me on the right path.
Nice.
That's all I was trying to do. Get out of there and do something better.
And where do you work now, Corey? You work at where?
I'm at Duke Hospital right now.
Duke University. That's right.
Wow. Okay.
Third shift supervisor.
Like, how you say it? That's right. My children in Africa.
Oh yeah. Mom promised me to go. She was going to take me to Disney World, but that's okay. I'm gonna take my kids to Disney World this year.
Hey,
there you go.
There you go. Yeah.
That's great. You know what?
We ain't going nowhere.
For Father's Day weekend. Yep.
Nice.
Nice, nice.
Honestly, Corey, we even talked about that. Hold on. We talked about that. We was talking about that one time about taking the kids to Florida, weren't we, Dorsey?
Mm-hmm.
So look at you, good dad. Now look,
You got to report back to us after that. Is it
I'm gonna take pictures. Yeah, I'm gonna take
will
pictures of whatever.
this be your first time in Disney World?
Oh yeah.
Oh hell yes! You gotta tell us. You gotta tell us, man.
Wait,
That's what I'm saying. I want to go to
Absolutely.
the San Diego Zoo when y'all go.
Nice, come through, bro. Come through. Yeah, San Diego is. I keep forgetting that San Diego. A lot of people come to San Diego to vacation.
Let me stop you,
They
Floyd.
do.
I don't think that Corey is talking about Disneyland. He's talking about Disney World,
No,
right?
no, 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 no. I know
No,
Disney
I'm gonna
World.
go to Disney World, but I want to go to the Zen. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to go to that zoo.
Oh,
Yeah.
San Diego.
San
Yeah,
San
we
Diego
want to
Zoo.
go.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
No,
when they used to sit on a Three's Company.
We're gonna go. We're going there.
well, we'll
We're going
dig
there next
ourselves
year.
for those who know.
Also Australia too. Australia. I've always been obsessed with Australia ever since I was a
You
kid.
got poisonous stuff there.
I know it's dangerous, but I've always wanted to go there. I just think it's so cool.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Well, we gotta
You know
do
what, Corey?
San
I
Diego.
commend you for that because when we were coming up, we didn't travel. We went to what you say, Dorsey, the
We went to
Harrington Fair.
Hey, those were good times.
You went to
Though.
Washington D.C. We went
And
to
the
Washington
producers.
D.C. Zoo.
Jolly
Yeah,
Rogers.
Look,
Philadelphia.
we went to Washington. We went to the Washington D.C. Zoo on a field trip.
Oh, school trip.
I remember we went on field
That was the
trips to
highlight of the school year.
Dan Franklin
The
Institute.
Smithsonian.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
really
because
nice museum.
the animals at the DC Zoo, they dance off a go-go.
Oh my gosh.
We got to do better than the Salisbury Zoo because that ain't it.
When we went to the Salisbury Zoo for the church Easter egg hunt.
No,
Yep.
Salisbury Zoo. Salisbury Zoo
Yo,
is
that
like
slide was hot, yo. That slide would take the meat off your skin in the summertime.
Unique saying my sister loves Salisbury for some reason.
I don't know why.
The Salisbury
berry.
steak.
Berry, she said the berry.
The bird.
The bird.
Salisbury, Maryland?
Oh, she went to Salisbury. She didn't go to the bird.
I love Salisbury for some
She
reason.
didn't grow up there.
Clearly.
Look, she didn't grow up there. That's what that was. She didn't grow up there.
Yeah, she didn't grow up.
We had some good times though. We had some good times.
I mean,
Grew up in
we had
Maryland.
some good times, but she didn't grow up there. You know. And
Devon says our ship is out to sea, but we are going to no one knows. Huh?
So Yvonne, what about you?
So I got out of Salisbury a lot earlier than a lot of other people did. But it wasn't necessarily a positive experience for me. So my thing was once I became a teenage mom, not to become a statistic. And I had my son at 17 and I graduated 6 months later and I went on to own my own business and be able to raise my children even as a single parent in a lifestyle that I was never afforded legally.
Yeah.
Legally.
Good. So you ain't have to pop nothing for it.
Yeah.
Or sell nothing out the back of a van.
Right. It's like a jingle on.
Yeah. I well, let's say this. I eventually did it legally, but I made it out of the hood.
Yes.
I made it out of the hood.
That's what's up. So just to let y'all know, I don't know if we introduce our guest tonight?
No, we didn't actually. Yvonne's been here. CD Gunn's been with us, but Zoe hasn't been with us.
Yeah, Mom's been with us, of course. This is my lovely mother, Barbara.
Hey.
And this is my lovely friend, Teresa. We've been knowing each other since junior high school and church.
Yes.
Wow.
Praise the Lord.
That's right. We got them
Not as good.
Yes.
The Lord.
God is
and then
good.
this is our husband, Lonzo, in the back.
Lonzo.
And this is everybody. So, yeah.
So I want to hear Alonzo, man.
So
what did you want to grow up?
What is it called? Rondell, what?
The black
right.
allegation.
You want to get my story, man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I think my objective growing up, I started early, probably around.
Can y'all hear him?
Yeah.
Say something early. It's a little low.
You said a little low? I'll speak.
You can come a little closer.
Speak up.
I'm trying not to create an echo if I turn my mic on.
No, you're good.
There you go.
Okay. So I think my objective, and I started early, probably around like 14, 15, was to be when I found out what a Renaissance man was, to do many things to create opportunities for myself. So I was a DJ, I had a part-time job. I eventually started my own catering business because my objective in life was to be a chef. And I went to school in hotel restaurant management. To achieve that goal, it was called hospitality management now. And I worked 3-4 jobs, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come home on the weekends to DJ or pick up a shift somewhere, whatever I had to do to finish school and come out. And but I made the mistake of putting myself in a position of burnout. I, started to get more into the hotel restaurant industry. So, but that was a good thing about my first objective of being a Renaissance man. I was able to make a move without it being too devastating. And now, thank God, I'm successful in my entrepreneurship and financial services, and dibble and dabble a little bit still in music. Always been a musician all my life. So yeah, but my biggest accomplishment, my best achievement is finding my wife, building a family.
Thank you.
Okay. That's cute.
One thing that was different for me, and I'm not sure if any of you experienced it or not, but I grew up in a single parent home. Just me and my mother. My father was deadbeat for real, and so I always said if I started my own family, I was always going to be the best father I could be.
And he is.
Appreciate that.
Aww.
He's that I can attest. He's an awesome dad.
Oh man.
You be calling him daddy too, like you like
like Monet did. Right.
I know, man.
100% there for our kids. Like my daughter is spoiled rotten. She gets driven to and picked up from school every day by her daddy.
Yeah.
Daddy, can we leave early so we can go to Chick-fil-A? Or come on, Daddy didn't buy me a donut today or whatever. But like what I said with all three of our kids, our son who is 21, our 15-year-old, and our 8-year-old, he is an awesome dad. Like he is there for them and there for me. And that I can say, we can call ourselves an anomaly because you don't see a lot of 2-parent households with just your kids. I mean, you got like a bonus kid or other outside kids, and not to like be tooting the horn, but I'm just saying it's rare because that was the same thing I wanted because I came from a broken home, and I said when I start a family, that's what I wanted: one spouse with kids with just us. So,
Amen.
Amen. God's good.
I'm on my third spouse, and
ain't nothing wrong with that.
You gotta start somewhere, right?
Well, sometimes it takes you a little time to get right, girl.
Why did
That's right.
Third time's a charm, they say. Third time's a charm.
He ain't got to dance. He make money moves.
Yeah. Well, they say they really say third time's a charm because the first time it's like puppy love. Second time is like the intense, like, oh man, I can't believe hurt love. And then the third time is like, I went through a lot of shit. Now I know what I want.
Trying to get married for real.
Now I know what I want. So this is for real.
That's right, Mama Barb.
But
Yay.
She said 50-some years of counting. And you're stressed. No, I'm just playing. I'm just
All right. All right, Cody Anthony, you're the last one. What did you want to be?
You love it?
When I was a kid, I always wanted to be a pilot or even run track. I did neither. But one of the things that, like, far as living situation, I just wanted to get away from the way we were living.
From
So,
Salisbury?
no, I wasn't.
Everybody, you're talking about Salisbury. I need to go there. Check it out.
No, I was in. See, so I grew up in Baltimore, but we moved around a lot because my mom had me when she was 18. So, I never got accustomed to actually living to a place no more than 2 years. So we were constantly moving. So I don't have a sense of ownership or attachment to anything because of my past history. So now it's just like, even still as I'm old now, like I can't even I don't feel attached to anything. It's like if all this stuff burned down, I'm like, it's okay, start over. But that's one of the things that I've done, which is pretty much got away from that lifestyle of trying to figure out when I'm gonna have something to eat. I ran away from the lights being cut off every time I get home. I ran away from having roaches for running around. Fighting them for food. So I run away from all of that fun stuff. That's one of the things that I ultimately did. So I had to say, like, I didn't achieve all the stuff that I wanted to, but I at least achieved number one thing, which was to kind of get away from the lifestyle that I grew up in.
Awesome. All right. Well, good, man. Well, thank you guys for sharing, man. I mean, dude, this is the one time that we all get to share really, like, honestly, in front of everybody. I wish 1,000 people, but the 11, 10, 12, 14 people that we're on constantly. Thank you guys for sharing it. And look, where are we at now, right? Who knew 5-10 years ago that we'd be right now in the podcast sharing our stories and all that. So good job, everybody. Is Habo kicking, Carlo? You got a bit laughing back there. Is the black delegate right now sauced up?
Yes.
It sounds like yes, we are.
Yeah, but I wish you could see my mom right now.
You guys fail.
I'm sorry. She's
no bills are being passed today.
Yo, that drink ain't no joke, yo.
Yeah. You're gonna be you're gonna be the Salisbury 4. That's what you're gonna be.
Salisbury 4. Tonight we'll be joining us in S4.
Jersey Road.
Oh my God.
That's right.
All right. On a lighter note, guys, here. Woo! The Habo is talking. Hold on. I think this picture that I think D3 I think you sent this to us, right? It's actual toy that was on the shelf of some unknown toy store. Toy store. Hold on. Let me show you right now. Present, boom, boom, share the screen, the window. Tell me this is the worst toy ever. Bag is in the boom. Baby is born. Includes amniotic fluid. Teachers
the like pee, yeah.
This is health class.
This dirty. That word is that's one of them dirty.
I think it's planted, but yeah, it even says here in the corner, obvious plant.
He said a pickle baby.
Pickle baby.
Yeah, somebody was trying to do this.
So let's go to the comment now. It goes, hey, poke the bag with a coat hanger. Ooh.
Ooh. I remember back in the day, that's how they used to do abortions.
Damn. He goes, is that a biblical cord or a fettuccine noodle?
Ew. Oh. That baby is creepy.
That's disgusting.
That's like a baby Chucky.
It probably stinks too.
Where is this at?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's the obvious plant. Baby is born, but There's some badass toys out there. If you really think about the toys we grew up with, come on, man. There's some. Think about the toys we grew up with that was like questionable.
Well, I went to the Mob Museum in Vegas, and they actually had like wooden batons they were giving out to kids, and the guns were like so real. Talk about toys. That's like crazy. Like it wouldn't fly nowadays.
Yeah. I mean, there was some toys out there that we played with. What are you supposed
to do with that?
I don't know, man.
It's in like a plastic bag. Like,
is that piss water? What is that? Amniotic
it
fluid?
look like pee. Oh my god!
It look like a bum's bathwater.
Wait a minute.
Y'all remember the color? With the little bum had the little pickle jar.
Ew.
That was his bathroom.
Yeah, we need Jasmine on here for this.
Yeah.
This is a
tell Jasmine about this one, Yvonne.
Look, and in my mind, I promise you that's what I was trying to figure out. I'm gonna have to let her know about this. I need to know her thoughts on it.
Well, at least
the baby's eyebrows.
Hey, look.
It's
smiling. At least it's a white baby. From Texas.
We didn't do the topic about the
Alabama
78-year-old woman. That
the lady robbed the bank.
Teaches wonders of birth.
Did we talk about that yet?
No,
we haven't.
We have not. Oh my god.
We don't have to.
No, we do. We could. Hold on. Talk about. I'll tell you what, this Habu is it's kicking right now. So
I'm on my third one.
I just did the Habu remix.
I know.
I think
well, here's a picture of the what's the picture of her? Oh, there you go. Here's a picture of her. All right. So an elderly woman in Missouri has been accused of robbing a bank for the third time. The woman is actually 80 years old, allegedly walked into the bank in Jefferson City, handed a note to a teller demanding money, and left with an enclosed amount of cash. She was later apprehended by the authorities and charged with first-degree robbery. The accused has a history. The accused has a history of bank robbery. Wait, she did it more than twice. Have been previously charged with bank robbery twice before in 2019, 2021. The woman is currently in custody while awaiting further legal proceedings.
Why is she still on the street?
Right.
Like she's old and she ain't gonna do it again.
She's 78 years old.
It's because of her age.
Oh, she's old. She won't do it again.
So they thought.
She to pay for her medication.
I'm looking here. Pleasant Hill, Missouri.
The justice system is broken.
I have a question because if I'm the teller and she 80 years old, she hands me a note. Like, did she show me a gun or did she just hand me a note?
Because I'm gonna say, sit your ass down.
Emotional, damn it.
In they training, they tell you to just give them their money.
Yeah, but she gonna have to show it to me first.
Well, has she previously been?
I'm sorry, at 80.
Yeah.
She gonna get caught. Where's she gonna go?
Like
she gonna run.
The hell?
Who was driving her getaway car? Big Daddy? Who was driving her getaway car?
It's a scooter.
It was a scooter. Got you. Okay.
That's crazy.
Well, I'm gonna assume that Pleasant Hill, Missouri is a small ass town where there's one bank.
Who's even scared of her? Is that her mugshot right there?
That's her mugshot. That's her actual mugshot.
You know her last name is Gooch. That was
Grandma, you better get the fuck out of here with that fucking note. Get out of here, Aunt.
Oh, she look good for 80. You gotta give it to her.
Yeah.
What is she black or white? What is that?
That black comb over.
I don't know.
She got a black comb over.
She does have a comb over.
This is dumb.
Wait. Her name is Bonnie Gooch.
Clyde was driving her getaway car.
I got robbed by Bonnie Gooch, right?
And Clyde Gooch was driving the getaway car.
I don't know any upset.
Yvonne, you know she driving an old Oldsmobile.
It was Clyde driving that.
It was Clyde.
Yeah, Bonnie and Clyde.
Bonnie.
Yeah.
Y'all said
I have not met a Bonnie, an upstanding, honest Bonnie. If you're out
I never met anybody last name is
I
Gooch.
haven't met any of them. All of them has even been
Oh God.
Where is Kansas City,
or
Missouri?
drug dealers
It's
or
hard to get because Bonnie is short for Bonita Applebaum. Here to help.
What's your last name, Gooch? What's your first name, Bonnie?
Wait a minute, but isn't the Gooch the part
I'm
between
8 years
the-
old.
So how much time she get? 2 years? They
So
gonna
we'll,
do 2
we'll
years?
look for her again in the news in 2025.
I think we're looking at this the wrong way.
If she not dead.
Yeah. Because think about it, we got a lot of people out here that try to show and prove on social media, but Missouri is the show me state. So she really about it. She about that life. So
she is
about it.
She thug thizzle.
Look, she leaned to the side. I don't know whether
What?
she got scoliosis or whether she just don't give a fuck.
She got a wooden leg.
She comes in. Everybody, oh, there's Bonnie coming in. Look at here. You better give me a note.
And then we Yvonne from Mohawk.
Where Clyde at, Bonnie?
Yeah.
Yvonne
I want to say that these motherfuckers like, hey, she coming in. Let's see what she does. Let's get a laugh. She walks out with the money and say, hey, Jethro, Bonnie here again.
Not Jethro.
You want some action? You want to chase
Jethro. But Jethro.
She like, here, take this note.
Yeah.
Hey, Floyd, do you know who Yvonne is?
Yeah, we met her before.
You've met Yvonne? You haven't met Yvonne before.
No, we haven't.
No, I don't think so.
That's Jasmine's mother. Last
You met my daughter.
Oh, yes. That's probably why.
Yeah,
No,
she's my twin.
Yvonne was the raffle winner.
And she was a raffle winner too. She won her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you get your drinks, Yvonne?
I did.
Okay. Carl, Mom's bringing back your sauces.
Yeah, I don't think she did any jail time.
That's crazy.
She 80 years old. What are you gonna do?
She's a klepto.
Lock her up. She did a crime.
Right.
You know what?
Thank
You
you,
late
Corey.
as shit. The Habu got him.
If it was a black man, they would execute him.
Yeah. Well, guys, that's it for us, man. Highway 54, the Habu is speaking right now to all of us, actually.
Yes.
Black delegates, you ain't passed no bills today.
The Habu is saying something.
The Salisbury 4.
How's it say with the lizard tongue, baby?
Not to draw any less light on the Tennessee 3. Hey,
There's an S4.
The bird 4.
S4. That's right.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
The camera keeps turning.
Oh, Dorsey, you changed the camera around, didn't you?
I don't want no parts of your criminal organization. You see what happened to YSL? I ain't no parts of it.
All right. All right, guys. Highway 54. Happy Sunday, everybody. Let's give a big hand for Yvonne, CD Guns, the Black Delegation, and Zoe.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Coach Anthony.
Welcome
back.
I'm gonna make another one after this.
I made me another picture, man.
She's 74. She said she'll never rob a bank.
But she'll flip you off in traffic.
As long as you don't rob a bank in Salisbury.
That part.
That part. The bird.
Thank y'all for viewing.
Appreciate you.
I'm gonna take a video of me in Salisbury.
Share and everything.
The bird. The bird. We need to do a soundtrack. The bird.
The bird.
Bird.
The bird.
All right, guys. All right, thank you so much, guys. Thanks for joining in.
Y'all
Thanks for all
stay
the
on for
comments.
after
Thanks for
show.
all the laughter. Stick around, guys. We have the after show here. This is Highway 54. My name is DJ Kid Mango. Carla, D3, Coach Anthony, Yvonne,
Teresa.
CD Guns, and Zoe, and the Black Delegation.
Teresa Alonso.
We hope you enjoyed the show today. Do us a favor and click on the like button or share our podcast. Thanks for listening. Till next time, we are Highway 54.